Oh, I have her
we
number,
met.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, you have. So yeah, you have Lena. I didn't know. So yeah. So receive a message from Lena. Hi, this is Lena. We're going to have a meeting now that the Lawrence thing is done. Um, after tomorrow night.
All right, so not
Uh,
today, the next day then.
going to have votes, and yeah, come come to the bar. We're gonna vote. First time for you.
Ooh, very fancy. I'll go ahead and text back. I'll see you there. And
Um,
I'll also
Joshua.
text. Uh,
Yep.
I'll also just add. I also have some fun news for you in particular when we get to meet.
She sent you. All right. Joshua, you have another text.
Oh
This one
boy.
comes a little after Lena's one, and it's from Dr. Boek.
Ooh, okay.
Not going to be able to make it to the reunion. You're gonna vote for me. I favor the most subtle and safe solution. Go with Lena.
I'll go ahead and text back. Understood.
Great.
Yeah, and Lucian will also respond to Lena since he most likely also got a message from her
Yep.
that he'll
You
also
get
be
the same
there.
message.
Yeah.
She sends you right. We'll be seeing you.
Yep.
And just after that, you got a message back and say, "Oh yeah, right. Remember, forgot. Oh no, sorry, no. Up, scrap that. It's not something she would take over on phones." But yeah, the two of you are awake. It's the start of night, and you have a meeting with Gachin in 2 days.
Oh boy. So 2 days away. I think I definitely want to go ahead and fill up on some blood. I got 6 days left on this bloodstone and plenty of it to fill up too.
And before Lucian does a bit of tech shopping, he needs to top up as well. Granted, he's gonna have to hunt for it.
Okay. So, I suppose Lucian and I will be hunting together in our domain.
Yay.
Nice. Do
Now,
me.
here's the question. Is
Yes.
Dylan still involved?
Yes, he is. Yes, something.
Alright.
He has right now. He has some Invictus shenanigans happening. So
Alright.
yes, his domain is still here. You
I'll
benefit from
send
it.
him a text that we should talk about that money later.
Yeah, I'll send you a text back right on. I'll just need to deal with something for my sire.
No problem. Alright, so hunting time.
Delicious.
Let's see, I have up to 9 to fill. So I think I do want up to 3 hosts, and I think I'll spend up to 2 hours on it.
Oh, how many vitae do you have?
I have 6 right now, so I have
All
4
right.
empty, but I also have the bloodstone,
Oh yeah.
and I want to fill that up because then I won't have to hunt the rest of the week.
Sure. You can do that for 3 hours, no problem. I think you're gonna do me a dexterity larceny to break into the home of people sleeping, and
Well, unfortunately, my larceny's still 0. I gotta change that, but I got a lot of stuff on my mind.
yeah,
So I suppose I'm sticking to the streets, really.
you can dexterity stuff.
Alright.
And I'll spend the willpower in my hunting room.
Right on. Joshua, you're taking free vessel, right? For 3 hours, so it's fine.
Okay. And you know what? I'll go ahead and add in a willpower myself just to make sure.
All right. Nope.
Somehow, even with that extra help, I just have no luck tonight.
No, you spend 2 hours doing well. Nothing.
Oh,
Wait,
so I've
Lucian,
done
do you
9
hunt for yourself? Do you hunt for yourself, or do you hunt with Joshua? Because yours is dexterity larceny to go into people's home, since you can only fend off people who are sleeping.
I'll reroll that then.
Right, so I probably end up, like, looking at my phone at, like, the end of 3 hours and see, like, "Police report, lots of, quote, muggings around this area. Please stay inside." It's like, "Oh. Oh, well, shit." Don't
Yeah,
forget
Yeah,
to lock your doors tonight. Oh.
yeah. Like, it's not a. This sun
yeah.
doesn't bear any fruits.
And I think I'll take that as a dramatic failure, because why not?
Oh,
Oh, snap.
oh. All right. Let's roll on the table of what could go wrong. Let's see. Cycle of death, fading. Let's roll the d10 of wrongness. 5. Huh. Hmm. You. Hmm. No, I'm gonna reroll that. Fuck it. Ah, here we go. Oh! Oh, yeah! You managed to sneak into a quiet apartment, Lucian.
Okay.
You're as stealthy as a shadow. You go to the bedroom and you see two figures, like, sleeping in the bed. No matter, you'll take the one on the right. You begin to go next to the bed, gently feed, and as you're feeding, you can get like 1-2 point of vitality while for the first gulp. You hear, you see the lights turn on, and the other man, there's two men in the bed, and the other man seems to have waken up, light, turn on the light, and he looks at you with a very shocked expression, and you recognize Thierry sleeping in bed with another man, and you are eating this another man.
Oh.
His eyes widen and begin to scream bloody murder.
Who was this guy again?
His touchstone,
Oh.
an ex-lover.
Oh, crud. Does he recognize me?
Yeah, the light is on. He recognizes you. Like he was confused. Then he sees you drinking his partner's blood, and he is absolutely terrified. Like, begin to scream, crawl out of the bed, and the other man can't really react because he is in the throes of a kiss, so he's not going to do anything.
Oh boy, what to do? What to do?
I need to do quick bathroom break, so you'll have time to think a bit. Be right back.
But in the meantime, let me regale you with more stories of the Incarnations of Mortality series. And hope that Emmerich's break is a very quick one. So yeah, back in the first book, Riding a White Horse, was all about meeting death, where death gets killed by the main character to then assume the office of death. As dictated by fate, because he would need, they would need death to balk against the devil at some future date, which turns out to be when the devil tries to force death to take his lover's soul and weigh it against purgatory by forcing death to call off his stay against taking people's souls in order to protect her by forcing all the other people in the world to suffer.
Oh, what's the pause for here?
Emmerich went to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'm glad you know that if I'm talking Incarnations, that means there's a break somewhere.
I was like, hold up, were you reading like a section of the rules or something? It's like, are we doing the touchstone stuff? It's like, no, I just,
Yep, nope, describing incarnations of mortality to fill time so there's no blank spaces.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, no, it in fact goes through to describe various forms of thinking, lateral and otherwise, to try and solve his way out of the situation. And I also remember there's a sequence on a star base for some reason.
I'm back.
Ah, there we
Are
go.
you, are you speaking of incarnation of immortality again?
Yep.
No, I have to read the book one sometime. Alright,
And I
so
thought of what Lucian's gonna do.
what is he going to do?
Lucian's gonna hit. Okay, gonna have to hit Thierry with level 3 Nightmare, the Grand Illusion.
Oh! Alright.
Oh, you got a level 3. That's awesome.
Yep, for extra spoopiness.
He has a composure of 3. No, 2. Yeah, 2. It's small.
I'll spend another willpower because I don't trust the dice.
That's gonna be a humanity roll because you're targeting your touchstone with hallucinations.
Yeah, not quite hallucinations, more like a delusion. But
It's
still,
still very much,
messing
yeah.
with my mind.
Roll. Oh, almost an exceptional success. Yeah. What sort of disillusion
Yeah,
you're
so,
going to
the
inflict?
delusion is a simple one. Really, it wasn't Lucian he saw, but a monster wearing his face, which is technically partially true when you think about it, but still.
It's partially true, yes. Meanwhile, you're gonna. What's your humanity?
6.
You're gonna roll 5 dice.
Oh, that dice
No,
wasn't
yeah,
fun.
no, yeah, it's reroll.
Oh, crud.
Ooh, well, you lose a point of humanity and get a bit for that as well. And pink. And you get the jaded condition.
Groovy.
Cherry is still screaming, trying to run out of the room.
Yeah, well, guess I'll have to raise get my. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave as well, so probably in a different direction.
It's fine. You know how to. You escape the scene, feeling weary and not tired, but fuck, you fucked up.
And looking a little bit more inhuman as well.
Yeah, that you do. But you got 2 points of vitae, so you know it's not a total loss.
Yeah, but let's just hope the delusion sticks.
And you will stick, but a monster that has Lucian face, it's
Yeah,
it's probably like won't probably be fine mentally.
yes.
Well, right after 1 hour, but after this time, what are you two doing exactly?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Lucian will now be doing that shop bidding for Joshua, namely
oh
the
yeah.
webcams.
Gonna go shopping too, see if Dylan's like ready to talk, and set up this camera too.
Yeah, and also while Lucian's at it, he's also going to pick up a Ouija board.
Sure.
Oh, what you gonna do with that?
Yeah, we're going to the cemetery, aren't we? Might as well ask for locals.
Oh, come on, just look at the side of it. It says it's made by Hasbro. What do you think it's gonna do?
Yeah, yeah, it's worth a try.
After this time, we'll say we catch up with Ivan and Celine. You are all of the four of you are on the same time, same hours.
Good.
Like,
Okay, sounds good. Sorry, I just have a stuffy nose.
oh, all right.
All right. Should we go ahead and make a check for setting up this thing?
No, you already did pretty good last time. You
Oh,
remember
okay.
where to put them, so you won't have any trouble doing this.
All right, just wiggle it in here. Put this little bit of brush like this, and perfect. Yeah, this will be great. Well, now I'll just have to go ahead and keep an eye on the feed. Something will pop up eventually. But yeah, I have a whole night to do. Uh, I was gonna talk to the Carthians, but we got a meeting in a few days, so I'm gonna wait until then.
And
Dylan's still busy.
yeah, but you also know that you like the guy Shade who Damon told you like he wants to see four of you.
Oh yeah, that's right. The others said that they might, or well, Celine said she might try to get it to happen today. So I'll go ahead and just
Yep.
send her a little text and see, like, you okay to meet the dude?
I. I suppose Ivan state to see the dude?
Say that again?
Is Ivan, I guess, since the two of us. Sorry, my nose is really stuffy.
Okay.
Uh, in the state to go with us to see the dude,
Oh,
like
you
a
have to ask him.
catatonic state. Yeah, I guess. I'm asking Ivan if he's.
I guess.
Yeah, she'll write back. I guess so.
Alright. I'll meet you at the place. You got a ride, don't you?
Yeah, I got a car.
Cool. I got Lucian here, so we'll see you in a bit.
Let's put your lips together and blow.
Okay, so I guess I'll bring us to the location. See Joshua, feel a little bit guilty and sad, but won't say anything.
All right, just a moment. Well, then the four of you go back. Will you go back into the suburb? In front of an apartment complex building, very standard, nothing really out of the ordinary. You meet up outside first, and you are instructed to go inside, go to one of the basements, and knock on the door, Joshua. But first, like, I want to see Celine is gonna
Oh yeah.
revive and
Joshua drives up in his van, and it kind of like creaks to a stop a little bit. It's still got a little bit of a front hood dent. Joshua just hops out and just smiles. Hey, Celine.
What?
Hello, Earth
Need a-
Celine. Call on
Oh,
space
yeah.
control, ground control to Celine. You there?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I just assumed you were role playing, like being a little bit out of it.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, she sees him and just kind of says, "Oh, hi, Joshua. We've had a bit of a rough night."
I was about to say, did you get enough rest? But huh. Everything all right?
I think so. Sure, her face is probably a little tear stained, but yeah.
Joshua just kind of looks and scratches his chin a little bit. Well, you can always tell me anything, but we got a couple instructions to follow, and I don't think I'm gonna bring my shotgun in here, so I think everything will be fine, though.
So who is this guy?
Not really sure. Calls himself Shade. Apparently a little bit of a weirdo, but Damien seems to think he's okay. He wants to meet us, all of us.
How is Ivan?
Is Ivan just seething in the background, or what?
No, I think he gets out of the vehicle and he sees Joshua and his eyes go kind of like, nah, what's the coy? Like a coy look in his face, maybe a little like a sideways grin on the corner of his mouth. He doesn't say anything to Joshua. What I mean,
And Joshua's just like, oh, it's a smile. He's not angry at me anymore. This is great.
whereas if you did like a side cut of what's going on in Ivan's head, he's just remembering the explosion or seeing him like on the ground, arms splayed off to the side with bullet holes on himself.
Full episode 3, I hate you.
And he just seeing it, remembering it. Good times.
Alright. So Joshua's gonna go ahead and leave the group down, and go to the door and do the knocking, all as instructed.
After, well, you hear a voice saying, "Come in." Close the door behind you.
Alright, everyone in. Scoot, scoot. And Joshua closes the door behind, and what is inside?
Let me get my notes.
Alright.
Inside the room,
I also got a Lucian re-signing in, so I'm gonna save the
Ah.
description too.
alright. I'm gonna wait.
Inside the room is a 90-year-old Adolf Hitler. Still alive. Apparently he's been
Ah.
hiding in France this whole time. The last place you'd look.
Hello. Yeah.
Da, it's me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cha, it's me.
Dun dun.
No, it's Shah, not Shah.
Cha, it's me.
It's me,
Adolf Hitler.
Hitler.
No.
This is going to get us banned on Twitch.
No, we just won't be able to play it in Germany.
Deal.
But wait, if we shoot him, then we can play in Germany.
Would you like something to drink? I'd
Looking
offer
back
you juice, but I've eliminated all of the juice.
I see what you did there.
And here we are at
What?
Ivan's villain circle.
The-
All the worst criminals in history. Adolf Hitler, Genghis
The funny
Khan,
thing too
Joshua.
is I recently watched Helsing, Ultimate Helsing. So
Mhm.
yeah, Nazi
Ah.
vampire. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I
have you
saw-
ever seen Look Who's Back?
No.
It's a comedy movie, but it's also political satire about Hitler coming back and basically just doing everything he did again because people don't really change. But it's like
Yes.
he wakes up like right above where his bunker was in Germany, and some like struggling news camera guy is trying to get a story with like kids doing soccer, and it's a very good movie actually. It has like the horror tone where he's riding an open back not carriage thing, but an open back car, truck, vehicle thing
Yeah.
with like the new Ava Braun, which is like a media mogul woman who just fell in with him and only realizes at the very end that it's not a guy pretending to be Hitler doing a comedy act. It's actually Hitler. And
Alright.
you just see all these people that they interviewed along the way for the movie that agreed with the things that Hitler said, so long as it wasn't Hitler saying it.
And back. Sorry about that. Not sure what happened back.
Welcome back.
Come back. And yeah, you don't really have time to set up a Ouija board because you I assume you were going to meet with Shade Fellow. So you arrive at the place. Joshua knocks on the door. It's in the basement of a complex building. Well, one of the basements. You know, people rent. People in apartment complex usually have a little basement where to store the shit that they don't want in their home. And this is one of them. As you open the door and step through, at first you don't see anything, even those of you who can see in the dark. But then after, like, your eye seems to adjust at 1 or 2 seconds in, and you are in a very, very weird place. The walls seem to have been carved out of stones. The room is kind of long, rectangular long, and there is what looks like a stone table / altar, a bit like Dr. Lawrence used, but there's no corpse on it and no traces of blood.
Oh, goody.
And in the end of the room, there seems to be a little alcove. It's a saying in English, right? Alcove,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
All right. A little alcove with something carved in it. There is imagery of demons carved into the walls, but this is not not subtle, but it's not too big. It's not everywhere. And inside the room, you can see a figure cloaked in black from head to toes, with what appears to be an iron mask covering its face. You hear an heartbeat. This person is alive and doesn't seem to be exploding a predatory aura, so you can assume he is not kindred.
Hi there.
Hello. As he says hello, Lucian and Joshua, you will roll me an intelligence resolve.
Intelligence and what?
Resolve.
It's a memory test.
Yes.
Ah, I'm a dummy.
You're a dumb dummy.
God, maybe I could dramatically fail it and say, like, you're from that movie.
No, you. That's not a
Lu-
mask.
Lucian, you remember this voice. The first time you went to the cemetery, there was a little old lady and another man with a kind of grunge rocker look that was hanging around, and Joshua struck a conversation with him, and it seemed to be somewhat aware of ghosts and zombies or vampire. You're not sure, but it seemed he's trying to make his voice more deep, but it's totally him.
Wait a minute. I know you.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I recall you from the cemetery. My companion here was speaking with you.
He let out a long sigh and said, "Oh, this is fucking great." You know,
No,
it's
no, it's fine. It's fine. You know.
well, I'll come to my little abode. I'm Shade.
Well, I think you kind of already know who we are. I'm
Yeah.
Joshua. You know that.
Heard
Lucian,
of you.
Ivan, and Celine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice. Yeah, well, since you two seems really annoyed that you deciphered his identity and say, "Oh, hold on a second, this I can hardly breathe with this." And he pulled out his mask. Fuck, here we go. And yeah, this is totally the guy you saw at the cemetery. Well, that two of you saw at the cemetery.
Right.
So you said something about shadow birds last time we met.
Yeah, that's right.
We met. We met? I don't know.
Did you
I
find something then?
Yes, I did. I not great news, but I found something. However, before exchanging information, I would like to ask something of you.
Well,
A
fire away.
survey for for friendly exchange of information.
All right, I'm listening.
I I am a man of many talents and many interests, and I've seen things, but one of them I've never seen what undead soul look like. That's what you are, right? Undead. That I can tell.
Well, I figure if you went ahead and talked through Damien, then yeah, you've already figured it out.
He didn't tell me anything. Well, anything important. So I would like just to take a look at your soul, record it, and this information will suffice me. And then I'll tell you what I know about these shadow birds. How does it sound?
Well, that doesn't sound too bad. You're just taking a look, right?
Just taking a look.
Can I roll to judge his intentions?
Yes,
Just
you
be on the
can.
safe side.
Sort of seems like something that we could all get in trouble for, if you ask me.
What do you
Ah.
mean?
Some sort of break of something.
Right. It's something could fracture and it would no longer be incognito. So
I can maybe do intelligence occult to know, like, the repercussions of these things.
You can.
What
Am
do I
I a
roll
big
for judging
dummy
his
again?
intentions?
Yeah, you can, I said.
I said, what
Uh,
do I roll?
with sympathy. He seems to be honest, and as far as having your soul examined, as far as you know, there's only one way to do it, and it's to have the soul out of the body, and that shouldn't be good.
How do you plan to do this?
Well, I know some incantation that should allow me to have a look.
And you know it works and you can put it all, back the way it was, right?
What do you mean back? No, not like that.
No,
No.
not in that way. No, I just mean when you're done.
No, I don't. I won't. I'm not going to suck the soul out of you. No, just going to take a look. It's fairly easy if you know.
Very well. Then Lucian will volunteer for it. Stepping forward.
Very well. Just stay still. He pulled his hand off of his cloak and began a rapid gesture of movement with his finger. You don't really know what it is. It looked kind of complex, not really sure. And for a brief moment, you all get a feeling that his eyes, for a brief fraction of a second, transform into two green flame, and you have a strange feeling of giddiness wash over you. And
Oh,
then looks at Lucian and say, interesting. Let me just. He pulls a little journal from his cloak and pencil and begin to write. He begin to write frantically. All right. Seem your soul was shocked not long ago. Something happened to you. Otherwise, it's pretty healthy, I think, considering your state. I'm done.
hmm. That
Yeah.
seemed pretty painless.
It
Yeah.
is entirely painless.
What did you see?
Your soul, in a state, it's close enough to a human one, but not exactly so. It's very interesting.
Very strange. Celine now is curious, if not cautious. And she'll say, "So what does mine look like?"
Well, let me check. Again, same gesture of hand. His eye begin transform into two green orbs of flame for a moment, and the same feeling, pleasing feeling of weirdness. You have an elfy soul, miss.
Really?
Almost human. Although,
Even after, and she'll kind of trail off, thoughts drifting back to what she did to Lawrence.
it's very vibrant. Very. It's not human, yes, but there's something. I wouldn't say positive about it. Someone someone tempered with something, not in a great way. Seems to have been molded. No, I think it's your mind that, yeah, no, your soul is really healthy.
Tampered.
I'll have to yes, another incantation, but yes. I mean,
Has questions about babies now, but we'll wait. If everybody else is doing theirs, I guess.
Yeah. Joshua's curious and will go next.
Oh, I thought he went first.
no, that's
Lucian
Lucian.
Lucian
Yes.
did.
Ah.
He looks and say, "This is very, very unexpected."
Of course, I'm the weird one. What do you see?
Someone as well, like your first friend, your soul is close to human. It's about fine, not great, but fine. But it's how can I say? Its receptacle has been shaped. It has a weird shape, not in a bad way, just unusual, very unusual.
Tell me, I got a question.
Yes,
Do you know how to do that kind of shaping?
I not no, not with your kind.
Hmm.
No, I never. I well, I've never seen an soul before, but you, miss, you don't have that kind of thing. For example, and he points to Slade, the only miss in the room. But overall, I'd say it's fine for now. Not strong, not great, but not bad either.
Well, good to know that I haven't had anything weird happen to me after birds.
Doesn't seem so.
Could I go ahead and get a willpower for questioner?
Yes,
There you go, I got him to tell me something nice and secret.
So, what do you know about the Strix then?
I would like to get a closer look at. He looks at Ivan at you, Mister.
I'll pass.
He, I guess you have been good sports. Alright. I've done some research. These things appear cyclically in the region. Apparently they are birthed just before or after great catastrophes, in numbers. But I have also, well, I thought it was some sort of spirit thing or dead thing at first, but apparently it's not. It's not immaterial, it's physical in a sense. If I had one of them, I think it could affect it, but other than that,
You kill it.
I would kill it, yes.
How? How do you kill it?
Well, from what I've read, you can ward it if you can and trapped it. Apparently, a ring of fire, prevented it from going anywhere. And the report I have are inconclusive. Sometimes well, I don't really know what your kind can do, but I could probably try to kill it if I met it in person. Otherwise, you can banish them, apparently. I'm not really sure what all of this work.
If I were to trick it into appearing inside of a ring of fire, couldn't it just fly above the fire? Or
No, apparently not. Also, apparently it possesses corpse, that much I know. But maybe having the corpse burn while it's inside should maybe do the trick.
yeah, all of a sudden.
So we'd have to keep it from leaving it then.
Yes, somehow. And, well, burning a corpse is easier said than done.
Well, that's actually good news.
Yes, there are a way to deal with them. Whatever they are. But without having one in front of me, I only know what I read.
I remember once back to be damaged by fire, even if it was out of its corporeal form, shall we say. If it's trapped within that ring, you could destroy it that way too, but
That is a solid hypothesis, yes.
just the fear.
I think the only question I have is if it's on fire, it wouldn't be able to leave while it's on fire? Or would it?
Hmm,
'Cause that would mean extra preparation.
I'm not sure, honestly.
I guess we're kind of guessing then, huh?
Yes,
Do you have a cell phone?
I already have your number.
Oh no, I want to give you a, package.
Sure, send it to my burner.
Alright, I'll go ahead and, send him the package, and it is to the camera feed that we have set up.
Next thing I say. Huh, nice thinking.
It should at least give us an idea of when exactly it comes and goes.
Very well. Oof,
Bless you.
bless you.
But I think after this, I'm pretty sure you're on our side on this. That
I am.
thing,
I have no
we
qualms
can't
with
let
you.
it. We
But
can't let it do whatever it's doing.
No, I don't like what disturbs dead. That's something to do. It's aberrant for me. Hmm.
There is one important thing about it, though.
What is
It has
this?
a dagger now. And that dagger is someone's soul. If it keeps that, or it hides it, I don't think that person's ever going to end their torment, let's say.
That soul.
It doesn't
No.
sound good, does it?
No, it doesn't. Not at all.
I want to get it back at any cost.
Well, I cannot. It's. I don't. What would it do with a soul, though? I hope it won't try to consume it.
I'm not really sure.
In any case, if you happen to find the dagger with the soul, or if we find it, I should be able to free the soul.
That would be good.
It's actually
you.
it's actually very simple, as long as the soul is human.
I'm reasonably certain it is.
Well, not a lot of things beside human have a soul in any ways, so it should be doable.
I'll go ahead and, reach out a hand to shake his.
He shakes your hand and yeah, it's Celine. Are you trying to disguise your feeling or hide your feelings?
Yeah, I'm feeling guilty all of a sudden.
Yeah, but do you try to not appear guilty?
I can try, but I suck at lying.
I compose subterfuge, compose your empathy.
I don't know
Yes.
why she'd feel guilty at all. You've damned the guy that you damned anyway.
Yeah, we're kindred. We're damned anyway.
Just talk to
One
Lancia.
success.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of tens
So he
tonight.
probably is able to put 2 and 2 together then.
Yeah, he is, and looks right at you, Celine. His side just suddenly just hardened, like he has a more harsh look. He doesn't say anything. He just look at you for a moment. He's gonna do a
She'll
silent.
see the facial expression and like kind of like grit her teeth and say, "You can't judge me. Not after what he did to me. You have no right to judge me."
Yeah, don't judge her.
I have all right to judge whoever I want.
Bullshit.
Dr. Lawrence deserved to die, and I hope he burns in hell.
I hope so. Well, maybe, but soul is not just something play around with.
Well, if I know how to kill it, then I intend to kill it.
So you intend to make amends.
Men's? Maybe. I don't know. I just don't want this thing following me around. It seems to think that it can do whatever it wants, including leaving corpses at my door.
No, it agreed to stop, remember?
Yeah. For now. But it's gonna be back, and it's gonna mess. There's another one out there that's gonna mess with Joshua. And then there's probably another one out there that's gonna mess with somebody else that we know.
Well, good thing
I think
is,
that's the same one, actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that
yes,
it said it was the
I
only
do
one
think
around.
it is the same one.
It
I
told
do
us
think
that.
there's only one of them around. And, well, you confirm it, so. And he looks back to Sing say, I don't know what this Dr. Lawrence stuff is, but if you're feeling guilty about, I mean, well, if you're taking your soul, you're lying to yourself when you want to make amends, and that I can respect. There's no shame in being guilty or wanting to right a wrong. On the contrary, it takes courage to admit we did something.
What he did to me was wrong. What he did to all those hundreds of people was wrong.
Again,
Stop them.
very well.
He would have kept going. I stopped him.
This is not about him, it's about his soul. You did what you had to do, I'm sure of it. But there's a limit. Soul is the limit. You don't play with those.
Oh,
But you know that, don't you?
she'll kind of turn her head away and not answer him.
You know what to do. I saw your soul. You'll do what needs to be done. I trust in you.
I'll, approach Celine a little bit. We gotta revenge Celine. He's been punished, and he'll undoubtedly die, but I don't think anyone deserves this. He'll die once and for all, but let's not let him linger in this world too long, alright?
Maybe
Be
we should
okay.
just get the soul back to free it just to prove that we're better than he ever was.
I find it the right way to go. But anyway, I'm a soul. Soul is something, but well, it's dangerous more than anything to have around. We don't know what this thing could do with it.
Yeah.
What I know about people who use soul usually use destroy them, consume them to extend their life through unnatural means.
Since
Other-
the idea percolated, or it came up in one of the previous sessions, but she'll just suddenly blurt out, "What would happen if a vampire ate a soul?"
I don't know, but consuming a soul is usually consuming its power in a very cannibalistic way.
It's nothing good.
No, nothing good.
Would you do it then?
Me?
I mean, as a vampire, why? If you're already, yeah, this is the puzzle in Celine's head because she has no occult. If you consume souls to live indefinitely, is immortal. But if you're immortal by design, what would the benefit be to do that?
Power.
Probably.
That's
It
what
was-
Dr. Lawrence thought anyway.
Yeah.
Still,
She'll kind of nod and try to reflect on everything that's happened this evening.
still, our plan of action is a little thin right now, but at least we're getting the building blocks out of the way.
Well, the obvious one is we create a ring of fire, summon it with gasoline or something like that, force it to come back by summoning it, light the ring up, and then fight it.
I don't think you really can. Well, oh, you know, no matter. You were taking so many mundane way, right?
I'm just saying, for the sake of argument, that
Yes,
inside the ring, we could fight it to kill it.
yes. I recommend burn it. If I come across it, I'm pretty sure to try to at least harm it. Thing is, I can't be everywhere at all time.
Right, and I don't think it'd be wise to engage it alone.
Okay,
No.
I'm gonna have to get going a bit early now.
Hmm?
I'm gonna have to get going. There's something I need to do.
Oh,
Out of-
okay. See,
I mean,
Yeah.
we're done, but like it's
Yeah.
we're done with the session for now. Well, gonna stop there then.
Okay, I've also filled both of my aspirations now as well.
All right, so you're gonna be it for for a bit then.
Yep. See ya.
See. Let's go to aspirations. Joshua.
I made a friend.
Yeah, yeah. Working partner at least.
Take the beat then?
Yes.
Alright.
Ivan.
The middle one?
Totally. Yeah.
I don't know about the last one. Technically, every day is a working day towards that.
Yeah. No, not right now.
Did I do the first one?
What?
Did I do the first one?
No.
Ah, but I knew you'd say that, which means I did do the first one.
Not really. Oh, that doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I read your mind and knew you were going to say that.
Are you suing Emmerich for not teaching you law here or something? What's going on?
Bird. Shh. Bird. Bird. Mm.
Ah, burbs.
Celine goals.
I have nothing.
Oh, you still getting a bit. The session. There it is. I hope you liked it.
I definitely love the inner mind section there. That went
Yeah.
really well.
How about you, Twitter? Did you like it?
Killed Joshua twice. Can't say I didn't like it.
Alright.
All according to plan.
All according to plan, yes.
Sure, the plan of a character that only exists in my mind anyway. This is how Joshua becomes Ivan, while also playing Joshua.
Yeah. But yeah, we are like we and like not all of us sure were here to have guts. Yeah, you're on right track. Uh, definitely. But yeah, yeah, that was. I'm glad. I liked how it went. I really liked it.
God.
It was
Oh.
very interesting, in my opinion.
Question is what'll happen in Celine's mind if we ever do. Maybe that would be something for a solo adventure or something. Who knows? I don't know if it's
Well,
Ordo Dracul that allows you to do that, but
it's more Lilith that allows you to do that
Ah.
more than Auto Dracul. But yeah, I imagine a lot of crying Celine and a lot of angry Celine.
yeah.
Meanwhile, I can only imagine what happens in Joshua's head. He's gonna be like, "You're me! Oh my gosh, I love you guys."
I mean, I don't know if you ever saw Teen Titans, that episode where they go into Raven's mind. I see that as
Oh,
being,
Ah, yes.
yeah.
Yep.
I didn't saw that one.
Actually, a really good one.
Yeah, it's basically the same kind of setup for like a inner mind adventure. That's really good. I guess the only thing I want to leave off on is if we end with Shade and like leave, probably just impress upon him the "don't tell anyone" part of the masquerade
Yeah.
thing here.
He will look at you and with a little condescending smile and say, "It's all right. We already know you exist. We won't tell any normal people. Yeah, not normal people. Just
Yeah, just give him the word of caution.
Yeah.
Don't need
There's
anything
rules
else.
that we have to follow, and yeah,
no,
bad
it's
for
fine.
both of us.
He won't say anything because one, he doesn't want human to panic,
Hmm.
and two, it's not cool.
Oh yeah, he's cool.
Fun times.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't thought of that. It could definitely work. Won't be easy though, but yeah.
Something.
Nothing
Like,
worth doing is never easy.
Thing is
That's
happening
true.
now.
uh-oh, secrets.
Yes.
I am a secret. I am always secrets. If you're playing a game with me, just think that I'm always doing something that you don't approve of.
It's very true.
Not something secret, something that I don't approve of.
Like I don't even like have to know or get extra information. I'm pretty sure Ivan's goal now is just to kill Joshua.
Well, I
No, I
mean,
already did. You had
twice.
closure on
That's
that.
why I was smiling the entire time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, as I said out loud before, I know I can't kill the real Joshua.
No.
Not because Josh was all great and shit. I just can't kill him because Celine would never forgive me.
Yeah.
So I have to make do with it. I've killed him twice in my head, and now I can, like a movie that I've watched, I can go back,
Yeah.
I can rewind and see that again anytime I want.
Yeah. My reasoning on this is like you're more okay with, well, not more okay with Joshua, but having him around, like you already had a good cathartic moment
Yeah.
with killing him.
I still hate
What?
Joshua,
Yeah.
but I've had this
Gosh, but,
moment.
like 3 humanity rolls in one session.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yup.
Which is, 3 more than I would think for having to murder Joshua.
I mean, like that's beat session, but yeah,
Well, I mean, I'm down to humanity 4 now.
you can.
We'll have to do something about that
Yeah.
potentially.
I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I'm saving my XP for, so
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, for marriage. I'm saving it for marriage.
Oh, for me,
Saving it for
no,
marriage.
you
Yep.
won't have to. Didn't tell you that. No, you won't have to buy the merit. It will be in effect, but if you lose your marriage, it won't be reimbursed. But it's basically a boon. You're gonna get the.
Oh, because I asked you if we would have to, one of us would have to join the,
Yeah.
and you said no, but I thought we
No.
still both had to buy the merit, because the merit itself says that you have to buy it.
No.
Well, I'm just
We
saying
can
that's what
save the... We can both keep the 5 XP.
I mean, The thing is, you won't be able to.
Because that's what the merit itself says. The merit says that
Oh
both people
yeah,
have
no,
to
you're
buy
right.
it.
Expensive,
Oh.
so we're both saving up for it.
Yeah, no, you're. Yeah, well, I guess only one of you will have to buy it then.
Well, no,
I
it
thought
says
you-
that both people have to buy it.
Oh my!
Yeah, that's an expensive
I-
merit.
Yikes.
That's
Oh.
why it has such good bonuses.
Benefits,
Because it's
yeah.
because it's basically 5 XP from 2 people. So it's
Alright.
literally a 10 XP merit.
Then yes, yeah, unfortunately. But you won't have to be part of the Invictus, which probably gonna piss some people. But hey, what we're gonna do? Complain to the Duchess?
Right, because
She's the one
Complain to the
thing.
prince.
that's the boon.
Yeah,
That's what we get from that.
which is probably gonna annoy his Covenant, but she doesn't care. Well,
And so,
she does,
unless
but
they want to depose her, it's not a
Yeah.
problem.
yeah, it's basically it.
Which could be a thing. Who knows?
Could be, but she's pretty confident in herself.
On good terms with Marie as well. So
Mary, yeah, you're on good terms with Mary. I mean, you have her as a mother of daughter mentor, so
well, I mean, the prince does. The prince is on good terms with Marie.
everyone is on good terms with Mary.
Not me. I'm not.
Really?
You don't remember? She's like, I'm gonna call the cops. You don't get off this land.
What? When?
I have to go take a deuce, so I'm going to do that
Oh.
before Warhammer. So
Right.
catch you guys in a bit.
Yeah, see you guys.
When did you tell Mary to go?
When I snuck onto the place, remember? Or are we talking
Oh
about
no,
somebody else?
it's Colette. I touched on. Mary is a sire.
Oh, okay. Then
You
yeah,
know,
I guess
Mar-
we're fine. I don't know. She was kind of
Yeah.
a prick last time I saw her, though. But
Oh,
yeah, now that nobody's here, I think that it can become a Strix.
Yeah. I mean, it's already well, like they weren't just an oily cocoon made of dark substance and straight for nothing in your.
Right, but I
Yeah,
mean, that's
Manscaped.
more like, hey, you're kind of part Strix or anything. I'm talking about becoming
Yeah.
full Strix. Like, have it
Yeah.
inhabit my body, do that thing, subsume it, and then just be like a Strix occupying the body of Ivan. That
That-
if something happens to Ivan, Strix flies off. That's still
Yep.
Ivan.
Yeah, it's totally possible.
Yeah, I think I'll change one of my aspirations to secret, and that secret will be the thing that we both know. Become
Alright.
Strix.
I mean, that's basically turning your back to humanity for all time, but
Yeah,
that's possible.
it's fine. I mean, it's still... I become the thing that I want to be. I mean, think about it this way. 2 Ivans got shot in my mental landscape.
Yeah.
Not just one, 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I lost some humanity there too.
Yeah, but
And now I'm hearing all this conversation about how they want to kill the Strix. And I know there's only one. It's my only chance.
all right. Maybe I'm gonna need a new backup character then, because it's kind of an end game, because it's like an end game for the parent can be dying, becoming human, but becoming a Strix, like, oof.
Right, but if I play it off right, nobody will know. The Strix
Nobody
will
will
just
know, yeah.
vanish from the city, not show up again, and I will
Yep.
just be there. And then my only worry is when other Strix show up and like, what?
Yeah.
Where did Bob go?
Yeah, but I think like Strix are not really player characters, so I'm gonna have to come with a replacement if you do that. If you manage to pull that off, you'll have bonus XP for that shit.
Oh,
Because
come on,
damn.
man. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to play a Strix.
Oh no, I can't. You can't. Fortunately, you cannot play a Strix with other vampires.
Well, I mean,
You are a
if they
creature of
don't
doom.
know. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a harbinger of doom, not myself.
I know you're a
If
creature
other
of-
Strix have to show up before I become a creature of doom.
No, you're already Strix are creature of doom. They're creative. Their whole shtick is killing human and vampires. Like, it's too
Well, not all
antithetical
the
to
time.
other
I mean,
player.
if you read the Strix section, they're really just not any more powerful than an individual vampire. It's just that when they show up in mass, they become
No,
creatures of doom.
they're very much powerful. They use
No, they
ephemeral
inhabit
traits.
bodies and they have some slight powers. That ultimately, though, they're not more powerful than well, I was to say neonate vampire. They're not very much more powerful than vampires. Your starter level Strix, I mean.
I know they're very much more
They
powerful.
build up to being as powerful as vampires, and then, well, I mean, stronger than vampires, and then more powerful than vampires. You're
Yeah, but this
starting-
one is always stronger than base vampire. Like,
Well, not
No,
really though,
they're-
because they only really inhabit people. The weaker, the normal, the neonate Strix, we'll say. The neonate
Yeah.
Strix is like basically inhabits a person for a short periods of time. You have to work up to being able, being
No.
able to occupy vampires, which is why I'm saying the groups of Strix that come together that fuck up the vampires throughout history. Those are powerful Strix. Your neonate Strix is
even
nothing.
one unit Strix can cause untold chaos in the city, and it's also a thing like you won't be able to help over. You'll bring them down and kill them at once. And
Sorry,
Yeah,
you kind of blurred there. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
oh, sorry, like every Strix, like you won't be able. You're going to drag them down their humanity path to destroy